Details at 6. The man accused in a deadly wrong-way crash at the Golden Glades Interchange appeared in court today. 38-year-old Irwin Rockwell is being charged with vehicular homicide. Witnesses told police they saw him driving in the opposite direction on the flyover express lane. That caused another vehicle to fall about 80 feet to the ground. The driver of that car died. A passenger in that vehicle survived.
Helicopter video showed the steep drop-off to the ground below, where the vehicle landed upside down and in flames. The passenger was pulled to safety thanks to quick action by an off-duty road ranger, and he spoke with CBS 4's Jacqueline Quynh. She is live for us at FHP headquarters with the first-hand account. Jacqueline?
Elliot, when Larry Chery came to the scene, certainly there were people standing there. Some were trying to help, but no one had looked underneath the car, and that's when he decided he had to do that.
Larry Chery, an off-duty road ranger, had just wrapped up his shift. He was on his way home around 5 Tuesday morning. That's when something caught his eye off the shoulder.
On my way home, I happened to notice a vehicle turned upside down on fire.
He pulled over and ran closer. Some drivers had already stopped.
So I asked him if he saw anybody exit out of the car, and he told me no, they fell from the overpass.
Once the man said that, Chery tells us he took off to find survivors.
I seen the back seat had a curtain in the window, and I seen the curtain starting to flicker. So I figured there's someone in there. So when I opened the back seat, I saw a gentleman inside of the car. It's like he'd been launched into the back seat. I told him, I'm just going to pull you out because, your legs are already broken. I'm going to just pull you out. I grabbed his arms, and he grabbed me. I pulled him out. I had, by that time, the Miami solid waste employee. He helped me. He grabbed one of his arms. I grabbed one of his arms, and we pulled him back about 50 feet.
Chery asked the victim if there were more people, and he motioned a 1.
I looked in the front driver's seat, and I saw another gentleman in the driver's seat, but by that time the flames had already got into that side of the car, the driver's side, but I could already see that he had passed already.
Right after he pulled the man out of the burning vehicle, it became fully engulfed. He recorded this video.
If I can save one person, to be with his children, if he has children, I'm pretty sure he has a family.
Chery went back to work the next day, but he can't stop thinking about that man he helped out.
Sometimes it feels like it's weird, but it feels like it's like a connection, What if I wasn't there, And it's like, it's just it's different.
He shares this story to send support.
I don't know if it's God or maybe somebody put me in a place, or maybe just the right timing and right place, and I just want to know that you're okay. That's basically the only message that I want to know.
And Chery really hopes that this victim makes a full recovery and perhaps one day to meet him. In Sweetwater, I'm Jacqueline Quynh, CBS 4 News.